Unfortunately, a lot of magical girl series now are catered towards the male gaze. That's never once happened in our society. Always being shonen and seinen, some things can be from women and marginalized groups.
I recently had a tweet that went viral being critical of someone giving an analysis of the magical girl subgenre of anime, and my meta critique mainly highlighted how many of her type, they approach anime not as a fan but like it's an academic course, and not from a place of admiration but with the intention of only to dismantle. And this is what I said: this is not a fan of anime. This is one of those postmodern deconstructionist types who only know how to view entertainment through an activist narrow lens. The way they engage with anime is like taking a course where the professor conditions them in how problematic it is and how it is now their duty to help change the medium as a whole, which only means ruining it. They don't know how to build, they only know how to destroy what someone else has built. And this is something I've noticed across all mediums of entertainment, whether it's movies, series, gaming, wherever pop culture is to be had. A lot of the attitude today is, how can I pick this apart, deconstruct, and problematize entertainment? Almost like they have been trained, programmed, and socially conditioned to do so. In their eyes, entertainment itself isn't something to be entertained by, but something only to be analyzed, examined, and what's potentially problematic about it. And this is something I intuitively understand is what is being taught in current academia. Teachers, professors, and disguised activists are treating universities like boot camps to produce soldiers to go out into the world and do their bidding, as I stated in my tweet. And you may ask, well, how do I know this? Where's your proof, evidence? You're just making assertions without verification. Well, let's go to her response. My video essay has blown up recently and not in a good way. Obviously, I haven't read all of the comments, but in general, it seems like people don't agree with my argument, and that's so fair. My intention with the video was not to say I'm 100% right about this, but rather just to create and share a theory I developed throughout my undergrad.
Bingo! Yahtzee!
Give me your face! Bam! That just kicks it up a little bit.
Theory isn't supposed to be wrong or right. It's just a theory, an anime theory. And it's totally valid to disagree with my theory. And this is something that's not hard to conclude. It's called reading between the lines, seeing the forest through the trees. And at this point, it's people acting in bad faith or wanting anime to be politicized who will deny this and accuse you of assuming. You know, the VTuber V, shout out to him, was reacting to my tweet in his video, and he made a good point in saying, fans don't talk like this, referring to the title of her video, The Commodification of the Magical Girl.
Even the title, right? Like, the commodification of the magical girl. Like, she's not using, like, actual language that normal people use. She's using academic language. Like, she's using sanitized, corporate language. Like, appeal to me because I'm an intellectual. I know what I'm talking about. So, all of a sudden, like, you notice she's not talking as an anime fan. Like, anime fans do not use the word commodification, ever. If you use that word, you get slapped and called a retard. It's like, talk normal. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you being pretentious, right? And so, like, you notice the separation.
And he's right. Fans do not talk like that. It reminds me of the article I referenced in a previous video of a journalist doing a top 15 list of women from One Piece with the title saying, ranking the women of One Piece from least to most objectified by Oda.
What?
Who talks like that when ranking women from any beloved property, story, whatever it is? Journalists do. Activists do, aka people who've been taught by their postmodernist professor to only view entertainment through a lens of how to deconstruct it. A fan, however, would title the list ranking the hottest woman of One Piece or who's the most busty, best swimsuit, or whatever. And it's something this woman has also done, referring to how the magical girl category objectifies a woman and caters to the male gaze. Typical feminist activist tactic.
Unfortunately, a lot of magical girl series now are catered towards the male gaze. That's never once happened in our society. Objectify the magical girl to titillate the male viewer, not to empower the woman viewer. Women are already so often objectified in anime. Why can't magical girl series be a safe place away from that? What does this mean for the future of the magical girl genre? And has it been lost to the male gaze? Exploiting textual contradiction to put into circulation readings that draw the text into female and/or feminist orbit.
And of course, what is a feminist without taking shots of whatever is male dominated, implying that unequal popularity is somehow evil?
I would love to see woman-targeted magical girl series to be as equally as popular as battle shonen, like One Piece. Like, can we please have a magical girl series on the like front page of Crunchyroll rather than always being shonen and seinen.
As I said in my tweet, these aren't fans of anime but activist-minded people. Their reasons for getting into any fandom is not for enjoyment but to only criticize and demonize. Like I said, with how they treat Lord of the Rings, where it's now routine every 6 months to teach courses of how racist it is. And speaking of Lord of the Rings, there's a good scene that displays the differences of how they engage with entertainment versus how fans do so. There's a location named Forest of Fangorn, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Build a dam, block the stream, work the furnaces night and day.
We don't have enough fuel to feed the fires.
The forest of Fangorn lies on our doorstep. Burn it.
Yes.
In the world of Lord of the Rings, and how orcs see this forest is something to be utilized to fuel their furnaces to make weapons, armor, something to be torn down to push their agendas, while others view it as something to be preserved, admired, and treat with respect, and fans are the latter. Now luckily, true fans rose up and spoke out against this video. People are starting to realize the value in gatekeeping, seeing so many franchises already fall due to the lack of it. And of course, there were those saying, hey guys, it was her first video, give her some slack, the criticism and response is a bit much. And I would say it's that lenient attitude that has already allowed the destruction of so many other properties and mediums. I relate this to Itagaki, RIP, the creator of Dead or Alive, when he stated how the game tester said Ninja Gaiden was too difficult, and his response was, make it more difficult. People say the criticism is harsh. Besides doxing, of course, and anything illegal, I say go harder. Protect your hobbies, interests, your fandom, and what you love. Don't let what happened in the past decade be so easily forgotten. Remember how these people think of you.
To the criticism, like, I have a vagina, deal with it. I am a woman, deal with it. I'm sorry you're not getting laid. It's not about you, move on. If I'm making misogynists and Nazis angry, then I'm doing all right.
But that's all I have for this video. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Remember, people like this take pleasure in destroying what you love. Don't feel guilty in gatekeeping and standing up to activist-minded people. Value what you enjoy and protect it from those who don't. Also, if you haven't checked out my music, links in the description. If you love those Samurai Champloo lo-fi mellow boom bap vibes, then my music is definitely for you. And if you want to support me and the content I create, consider joining my channel. Becoming a member is much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Free think. Peace.